Monica Borgioni, fastest qualifier into this 200 freestyle S5 final next to her teammate Arjola TRIMI.
Here in this women's S5 200m freestyle, we see a variety of different starts again. Monica Borgioni using that advantage of diving off the block to get up and into her stroke. So she'll start, we'll see her start quite quickly, and then Inbal Pezaro in the lane 5 will try to catch her up, because as Inbal Pezaro doesn't have any use in her legs, so as she goes, she didn't get any push off the wall, so she'll go every turn, she'll use her arms to spin around the wall, and she'll build through each 50 metres.
Yeah, we saw a good example of that technique this morning for Inbal Pezaro, also Arjola TRIMI as well. It's the Italian Monica Borgioni. That first turn here, 4 lengths of the pool, of course, in this 200 freestyle. Monica Borgioni through Inbal Pezaro, just trying to keep pace with Borgioni. Borgioni, winner of the World Series last year in 2017. She'll be hoping to add her first European title to that. But Inbal Pezaro beginning to come back there as they go down to the halfway point.
Absolutely, and Inbal Pezaro, a very experienced campaigner. She has a number of silver medals in this event, and she would love nothing more than to get the title of European champion here tonight.
Pezaro's been on the medal podium in this event for the last 4 European Championships. Just see Borgioni just coming off that turn a little bit better there than Inbal Pezaro, but once they're into the swim, Inbal Pezaro trying to make up ground here. It looks like in third place it is Arjola TRIMI, clear in third over the rest of the field, but can Monica Borgioni hold on now to the lead as Pezaro's coming up every time they get into the swim? Pezaro is pulling back.
Absolutely, and as expected, Borgioni is getting the better push off the wall because she's getting contact with the wall with her feet, and then she accelerates. But as we can see here now, Pezaro catching Borgioni down each length a bit earlier every time. And as we go into this final turn, they'll be together. We'd expect Borgioni now to push off the wall and go slightly ahead again, and it's just a question of if she can get far enough ahead to prevent Pezaro from chasing her down. And at this point, I would say that Inbal Pezaro is in the slightly better position.
Well, Inbal Pezaro just coming up level now and just going past Monica Borgioni. They are absolutely stroke for stroke here. Great overhead shots here in the National Aquatic Centre here in Dublin. Inbal Pezaro is forging ahead now. I'm not sure there's anything Monica Borgioni can do. She's trying to lift her stroke rate, but here comes Inbal Pezaro. And Monica Borgioni just trying to make a comeback in the closing stages. But Pezaro looking across, breathing to her left, and it's Pezaro will get it in 2:54.91. Borgioni in second, just 0.3 of a second behind. The Israelis are jumping behind us in the stands here. And it's Inbal Pezaro will take the title, 2:54.91. She takes gold for Israel. Borgioni second and TRIMI third.
Great swimming there, really entertaining race. Cat and mouse the whole way, and it's really exciting for the spectators to see. It's so good for Inbal Pezaro there to finally get herself on the top step of that podium.
Well, Inbal Pezaro, it says it there, European champion, a 2:54.91. She is a multi-medalist in this event, Inbal Pezaro. She's won 8 European medals in the past, very experienced campaigner, and she's back on top of the medal podium again. Well done, Inbal Pezaro. Huge sigh of relief, huge smile for Inbal Pezaro.
Yeah, and that's a great shot there of the start, showing how Borgioni gets that advantage. But Pezaro stuck to her race plan. She knew that would happen. She's an experienced campaigner. And here we see, at the last 50 metres, she's already on Borgioni's shoulders with 12 metres to go, whereas in the past she'd been catching her towards the end. And that great underwater shot there just shows how strong Pezaro is.
Well, there is the gap as they came down towards the finish line. At the bottom, there's the red markers. 5 metres to go there. Borgioni trying to close. Head down for the wall for both of them, but Pezaro was the one that had the advantage. Pezaro just looking across there at the end, see where Boggioni was, but it was a stretch for Pezaro. Boggioni, one more arm stroke, that was the difference, and that was enough to make Pezaro the European champion. Well, still one swimmer in the water to finish the distance. That's Dominika Mikova from the Czech Republic. Brought into this final as a reserve, so great experience for the Czech swimmer, 22-year-old. She swam in the final at the last European Championships, finished in 8th position. She's going to repeat that today. Dominika Mikova from the Czech Republic. Another European final for her. And if these results are confirmed, another 8th place for the Czech swimmer. So just wait for confirmation of the results. Well, it looks to us like Inbal Pezaro won. Great race there, Liz, wasn't it?
Yeah, she said really exciting, and it's so good. She was at the same European Championship that I made my debut at, and she's impressive that she's still swimming and still winning.
Inbal Pezaro takes the European title here in Dublin, ahead of Monica Boggioni and Arjola TRIMI.